When you talk about Node, it is the JavaScript runtime outside the browser. Whenever you create the project in Node, that project is called as package. So when you install the node, one utility comes to you that is called as npm, node package manager, and there is one central website called as npmjs.com, which is the repository, or which is a website which can hold data, or which can hold a lot of packages that are developed by third party developers, that are developed by what? Third party developers. So when you talk about node, it's a JavaScript runtime, npm a helper utility that will help you in performing multiple tasks. One of the task is building your JavaScript project. Node is can be used for the server side programming also, but because of its robustness and versatility, we can use Node for the front end project also. Remember that it is a developer helper utility. It has nothing to do with your production grade website. Okay. Now we have discussed what do we mean by dependencies. Now in our project, in this app, in this Node project, if you want to use the third party libraries, and that would be part of your final build, that would be treated as a dependency. Okay, let's have a day. I'm not going to cover much today. Day 67, right? Day 67. And I want to introduce a new utility called as Vite. Vite, a next generation front end tooling. Those people who would be in a React batch, still we would be using same thing. So again, some group of developer came together and they decide to build one node package for maintaining front end projects or working with the front end projects. First, you need to install Vite in your machine. How do you install Vite on your machine? This is for me, you don't need to do this thing. Use or nvm use 18. I have multiple versions of Node, so I need to shift to the latest version of a Node. So I have shifted to the 18. You don't need to do this thing. And now install npm install. Just click on the getting started. So first we need to install npm install. First we need to install the Vite. So here we can say CLI. Okay. First let's install the Vite. Browser support. Okay, it supports all these packages. So first we need to install the Vite on our machine. npm, can you see here? Scaffolding your first Vite project, npm create Vite at latest. So just copy this command and paste it. Okay, need to install the following packages. Create Vite 1.3. Do you want to install? Just click Y, it will automatically install that package. And project name, okay, just a minute. CD, I'll go to the desktop. CD Mern stack, CD day 67, and npm create Vite latest. Just paste it now. So project name, it will ask. So first app, it will ask you, now see which framework you want to select. Presently, you'll select the vanilla. Vanilla means plain JavaScript. Hit the enter. So do you want to do it in a TypeScript or JavaScript? JavaScript. Okay. Now if you go here in your day 67, go in a day 67, can you see first tab, a folder has been created, and inside that a lot of things it has created. Can you see automatically this HTML page have been created, a JavaScript they have created, a main.js they have created, a document.query selector, hash app.inner HTML. So they are creating code dynamically. See here. Now next part is what? Next part. Now I told you Vite performs few things. Now if you go, there is a package.json, and can you see scripts are there. In the beginning, what we have seen, script means what? The task node project will perform. A dev task, a build task, and the preview task. Can you see there is a Vite package? Vite package has been installed on your machine. Let us see Vite package has been installed or not. Vite, the package Vite is not installed. So here you can say npm install or npm. Can you see this command we need to fire? Run dev, because we don't have a Vite package installed on our machine. So we directly started over here. We directly started from here, but we didn't install Vite on our machine. So first we need to install the Vite. Now whatever you have used over here, is the CLI, Vite CLI. This CLI you have used. CLI means what? Command line interface. Now what is Vite? Try to understand. If you want to create a front-end project, if you want to create what? A front-end project, a helper utility created by group of developers is Vite. What is Vite? Can you repeat? Hello? What is Vite? A utility which is created for front-end developers on the top of Node.js. This whole thing has been written on the top of what? Node.js. Am I audible? Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yes.
So what is Vite? I'm trying to explain the Vite. What is Vite? A helper utility. It is a tool for creating the web applications. For creating what? Vite is the helper utility which is used to create the front-end applications. First, we need to install the Vite. We didn't install Vite, remember that yet. But I just have shown you what Vite can do. So I will delete this first app again, revealing finder, and let's delete this first tab again, and I will do the process once again. A one-time task, you need to install the Vite. What you need to install? Vite. Npm install. So here you are saying go to the node npmjs.org, npm install Vite, right? And -g. G means what? The global. At the global level, install Vite. Okay, we have installed the Vite. Now npm. So I want to create the Vite project. So here you can say npm create Vite latest. See here they have given Vite requires Node.js 18 plus, 20 plus. However, some templates require higher node versions to work. Please upgrade if you have older. That's what I have did in the beginning. So npm, just paste it, npm create Vite latest, hit the enter. Name of the project, demo app. Can you see, a guided thing, demo app. And you need to create a project in plain javascript, that is the vanilla and javascript. So one project have been created. Okay, the project have been created outside. Let me move it to the day 67. And can you see index.html? You are familiar with what do you mean by index.html. Then one JavaScript file, if you see index.html, can you see script main.js have been imported at the end. If you go to the main.js, it has imported one JS over here, import counter, one JS file. It has one function from the JS file. If you go to the counter.js, and can you see the function, this function is exported. Well, this is a new functionality. This is a new functionality, import and export. We'll talk about it, but generally see here, export this function so that other things can import it. So in a main.js, can you see multiple JavaScripts are working together, right? Now I wanted to show you what do you mean by build now. So let's go to the day 67, npm run. Now see, there is a script called as, not this, npm run. Let's open this. There are three things: dev, build, preview. Some predefined template they have given. In here they have given some predefined template. We can delete it. This is a div app id is this, some counter.js, some main.js. So this part you might feel little bit weird. Let's delete it. And here document.query selector hash app, if you see, it is targeting to this div, and into that I can say h1, I can add h1 and hello h1. Okay, and now I can fire npm run dev. Do we have dev in package.json? npm run dev, we have this. But after creating a project, after you create the project, remember that you have created project, cd day 67, cd ls-l cd demo app. Okay, and npm install. Now when you do npm install, can you see there is no node module project available, no node module folders over here, but there is one dev dependency. Vite is required. Vite is required. So here you can go npm install, hit the enter, and if you go over here, now node modules have been created. Node modules have been created, right? Which means that npm install. So whenever you clone any of the project, whenever you download any of the project from server, or when you create the any of the template from GitHub or Vite, you have created a template from Vite. You have created a template from Vite, but the template is not having all the details. So here you need to install the dev dependency. We have seen what do you mean by dependency and the dev dependency, both are same. Both dependency and dev dependency are same. Only difference is that these dev dependencies will not be added in a final build. They would be limited to, they are limited to the developer's machine. Only developer can handle this, but not the final build. Okay, I just wanted to show you today this part. Not much about Vite. We'll talk about Vite later on, because we are going to use it in our project. Now see, npm run dev, hit the enter. Now see, it has created one server. Now if I go here and localhost, if you see here, localhost 5137 5137 or 73, what's that, 5173. Yeah, can you see hello? So earlier we were opening this HTML in the browser. Now if I change anything, say one more div, and here I can say h2 or one more h1, how are you, how are you, go here, can you see how are you? I didn't refresh it, I didn't do anything, which means that Vite has created project. Also it has set up the development environment for you. It has set up what? Development environment for you. Development environment means what? You will make changes over here and that would be getting reflected over here automatically. This thing is called as live reload. What this thing is called as? Live reload, right? See how Node is helping you. How Node is helping you. You don't need to do a single line of code to do this live reloading. Vite is doing internally. Vite is doing that part internally. That's what the npm package Vite is. We are going to talk more on this. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So you also try to install Vite on your machine and try to create a simple project on your machine. You also try to create what? Simple Vite project on your machine. Follow this website, vitejs.dev. And again we will talk on this part tomorrow. Okay, just do hands-on today, then we will again speak on the Vite. Fine? Hello?
Sure, yeah. Yes, sir.
Follow this path. Follow this path. Nothing else.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.